take wizards. I take wizards and clowns. Welcome. It's my honor to begin with a name acknowledgement. We noticed the similarity in publicity that we would like to address. In 2007, Stormy Weber founded Voices Rising, LGBTQ of color arts and culture in Seattle. It was the first arts org lifting cutie pop culture and is an incubator, repository, and nurturer of cutie pop art. The logo, designed by Naomi Ishisaka, also includes a vintage mic image. More information on Voices Rising, LGBTQ of color arts and culture can be found on Facebook at Voices Rising SEA. So I know you're all thinking, how can I support this grassroots Black, Indigenous, POC, queer org, led and founded by a two-spirit Indigenous lesbian? Donations can be made to support the work of Voices Rising, LGBTQ of color, arts and culture via Shunpike, online at shunpike.org. Voices Rising. Black women's voices are defining. Their creativity is always climbing. Their voices are rising. The original soul sister, the godmother of rock and roll, the songbird supreme, the voice, the first lady of song, the queen of jazz, the high priestess of soul, Queen Bey, the divine one. Black women's voices make the mic talk, rock black and proud, shout, sister shout, holler, and then slip a sweet thing to your soul. Women of soul are gifted at giving everything they got, lifting our spirits with the energy and their positive vibration. See what's inside the soul of a woman as their voices rise. The strength and courage, the refrain of fortitude. But when we be loving ourselves, we are magic. In all places, doing all things in the streets, in the business. Good old-fashioned love is what we got. We are every woman. The trials of a woman, the pain, the ache, the agony of acapella, the Heartbreak Hotel, soul under the water, can't take any more tears. Rebuilding from the bottom because we sure enough get the blues. Because we are so deep into loving that we can't seem to find our way out again. Until we realize that we are the living and the loving that can't be broken or replaced. Our souls are in eternal sunny place. Watch them shine. Watch our voices rise and witness the wisdom of women. The acoustic lessons earned and then learned. The harmonized philosophies, the master plan, sang over tracks. We are divine. We are studied, we are wise. Knowledge-bearing vessels, 360 degrees of soul. We are unpacked and light, sisters be holding hands, sharing stories of lessons told, so you ain't got to learn it the hard way. We are the shoulder. We are the fixers of crowns. We are our sister's keeper. The creativity of a woman, the melodic inspirations, the feelings, the passions, the women of soul birthing songs, they are the embodiment of creation. Filling the earth with our special presence. Step aside, the queens are coming through, the empresses of soul, the sound of the woman, the whisper, the shout, the belted out, the intoned, the soul serenade, the hum, the moan, the groan, and the growl. The love of a woman. Are you ready for Voices Rising? pearly teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has Mac Heath, dear, and he keeps it out of sight. I watch your little knees bend, your finger motions a snap. I hear the faint sound. You are as individual as those little fingerprints rubbing together. So determined that I think you'll make fire before you hear your very first finger pop and snap. You're singing on top of a rickety stool, your stage. You sat me down with clear instructions. Mom, when I bow like this, you better clap. I wait in anticipation to applaud you. And right now I'm caught in your magic as you belt out words and sounds, tripping over some and running over others. Your right hand is a snapping and your head is a bobbing and a wobbling, and you remind me of Ella, the first lady of song. You remind me of Ella, the queen of jazz, the one who said it isn't where you come from but where you're going. You remind me of Ella, the instrument, the explorers of the limits of sound, the risk taker, the entrepreneur of utterances. I find perfection in Ella's voice, intimately imitating any instrument of her choice while scatting How High the Moon. You remind me of Ella when she forgot those words to Mac the knife, but so smooth and so slick she was that it didn't even matter. No, it mattered. It was amazing, like watching someone who's about to fall do a back handspring and then moonwalk out of sight. Here my daughter is at the Apollo Theater, burning a hole in the stage. She's finishing shooting sparks from those little fingers, and I explode, clapping and blowing hot kisses and shouting, encore, encore, encore. Shouting something, whatever thing, just about anything, to fan her into a flame. Because like Ella, she was born with that fire. And who am I to put her out? Africa is in me. I remember you, your scent, the breeze, the rhythm. I tucked it in the folds of my skirt and in the balls and the heels of my feet. I held them with my hands and between my fingers. I swallowed you whole in my mouth and there in my lungs, in between my teeth and my lips. Africa. I made my whole body a metaphor for your drum, so complex that when I practiced, when I soloed, when I was meditating, when I was getting spiritually high, when I was communicating with my ancestors, when I was free, it looked like I was walking. It looked like I was picking cotton. It looked like hammering down railroad ties and doing laundry. When they stole my ancestors from Africa, Yemeya came with them. Yemeya. She left the banks of the Ogun River and crossed the ocean following the ships of the transatlantic slave trade. She traveled with them from Yoruba to distant lands, comforting them in the holds of slave ships that took them away from the homeland in Africa. Yemeya, known by many other names, her traditions continue in the countries to which her people are dispersed. In the Americas, the Oasis faith are synchronized or blended with Catholicism. Catholic shrines in Caribbean communities are often really dedicated to the Oasis. Today, she is celebrated under many other names, including the Virgin Mary. Break the blues open. I dare you to break open the blues until you can hear every shade and hue trickling down like, what can I do drops in the morning. Mourning this love loss, this loss won't stop it. Won't stop haunting me now. Can't shake you no how. Just leave me alone. I've got those Monday blues, straight through Sunday blues. Good morning, heartache. Here we go again. Break the blues open, spinning like a tired old soul at the age of 45, needle in the groove. Spin those 45s in succession and watch them, those tears come running from the corner of mama's eyes where she hides her well-grown madness. Dip your ladle and sip her sadness. She makes matters of her own soft like mattresses by covering them up with slit sheets. She cheats and sleeps on hard times because she's realized there is no use in wondering why. Monday, you've got lots of friends. They're crowded around your door, but when you're gone, spending is, they don't come around no more. Break the blues open because a lonely pain like this would have beat the snot out of Superman. A deferment like this would have everybody taking out college loans. Because somehow she makes it alone on the memory of what a little bit of love can do, what a little moonlight can do. Like, ooh, ooh, what a little moonlight can do. Wait a while till that little moonbeam comes peeping through. Through her darkness, her indigo days, she keeps singing, cause talking to oneself ain't cool, but singing to oneself is acceptable. Like eating all your vegetables, especially those ones we strangely call fruit. Silent trees bear a strange fruit, blood on the leaf, and blood at the root. Black body swinging in the silent breeze. Strange fruit hanging from the poplar tree. She somehow knows how to make juice, even out of strange fruit. So go on, go ahead, I dare you to break open the blues. My baby don't care for shows. My baby don't care for clothes. My baby just cares for me. Oh, my baby don't care for cars and races. My baby don't care for high-tone places. This Taylor is not his style, and even Lana Turner's smile is something he can't see. My baby don't care who knows. My baby just cares for me. Nina, she loved me black, not blue. Loved me young, gifted, and black. And hues are profound and proud, and black is beautiful. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Nina just cared for me. Nina carried freedom in every melody, fearlessly composing justice, leaving a legacy of lyrics. A symphony of shit you just cannot ignore. Like Mississippi Goddamn, and Backlash Blues, and Old Jim Crow, and Strange Fruits. She used chords of courage to amplify the discord black folks were living through, to amplify the discord that black folks are still living through, to elevate the truth, to change hearts and minds. She taught me as an artist it is my duty to reflect the times. Nina just cared for me. She raised her voice and told the stories of women who are often unseen, whose pain is carried inside the woven seams of their black skin. For women, Ceylon woman, just like a woman, the other woman. She underscored our truth with what she called black classical tunes. Nina showed me that freedom is as simple as feeling good. Nina just cared for me. My baby don't care for shows. She don't even care for clothes. Nina Simone just cares for me. She just cares for. She just cares for. Nina just cares.